Have you ever wondered how much you're truly capable of if you decide to let go of the fear of failure? My name's Kevin Clark. I'm a transformation coach, clarity coach. I help people live their best life. A lot of the times, the things that are holding us back are thoughts, invisible powers, a script working in the subconscious mind, playing itself out. And sometimes it can feel as though whenever you take a step forward, you're taking 2 steps back. Have you ever asked yourself this question? Why? What is it? You know full well that you have these gifts, you have these talents. You just love to do these certain things. The things that you love to do, and when you do them, it's like time disappears and you're in that place where you're excited, you're having loads of fun, you're really fulfilled. However, when you decide to take it to the next level with those God-given gifts and talents that you have, it's almost as though you sabotage. Something gets in the way, knocks you back. And here you are on your back, which is a good thing, because as long as you're on your back, it means you can look up to the skies, to the stars, and get yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep pressing forward. However, until you start doing the work, until you start to remove these blocks, these limiting beliefs, you will always go through these cycles. Have you seen the patterns yet? You have to get to the stage where you say, enough's enough, it's time to do the work. When you get sick and tired of getting these same results, only then will you start to live your best life, and life is for living. And until then, you're going to be so frustrated. I'm talking about until you are living your purposeful life, living life on purpose. What do you mean, Kevin? All of us have a purpose. With you being here watching this, it's not by happenstance. There's purpose on your life, and until you're walking in your power and walking in your purpose, you are not going to be truly happy and truly fulfilled. You're just going to be a slave in a system of thoughts, in a system of an idea, other people's perspectives, other people's expectations of who you ought to be, what you ought to see, do, and have. So I admonish you to take that next step and start living your best life. Once upon a time, in 2008, I was driving, just a normal day. However, I wasn't feeling too great, and I remember going into my bed. I woke up with excruciating pain, thinking, what on earth is going on? I was then rushed to a hospital in a place called Nottingham in the UK. Whilst waiting for treatment, I had 2 seizures, I had a stroke, my body was shutting down. I was then rushed into intensive care. While I was in intensive care, I had a near-death experience. I was in a hospital bed. My avatar, my body, my vessel, this earthen vessel, was in the hospital bed. And the real me, this spiritual being, left the body and went on these traveling journeys to places where I'd been in the past, to things that I'd experienced. And then at some point, I remember being in this dark room and I could see a screen. It looked like a portal. And I looked into this screen and I remember the feelings of things that I'd done in the past, things that I'd been brought upon music-wise, experiences that I've had. And I had a sense of peace. I also remember hearing this jubilant celebration music. It was such a surreal experience. But something really interesting happened, which I can remember, which I'm going to share with you. I remember saying, is this it then? This can't be it. I've got things to do. I'm not ready to go yet. So I was having a dialogue. There was a conversation taking place with a higher being. I can only say that higher being was a God. The God, the creator, the most high God. I remember coming back to myself after this near-death experience. I had some people around me. I had some people praying around me from a church that I would attend to in the UK, Nottingham, called Heart Church. I'm absolutely grateful for these elders that came out who were praying. I was then moved to another ward. I remember going to sleep again, waking up. I had visitors. Tears came to my eyes. I was given a book by a dear friend of mine, a pastor at a church called the Trent Vineyard. This book was about emotional, spiritual, and mental growth. My in-laws were there to help me and see me through. I had to learn how to walk, learn how to talk, learn how to face life again. It was extremely challenging, but I tell you this, if I didn't start my self-mastery journey, if I didn't start the inner work, if I didn't start working on myself, doing the work before all of this had happened, maybe things would have been different now. Because everything that I learned up to that point, I had to use to fight for my life. And here we are at such a time as this. I remember going home after being in a coma for weeks, sitting down in a purple sofa, switching on my TV. A cartoon comes on. The cartoon was about a caterpillar by the name of Kevin. My name so happens to be Kevin. This cartoon grabbed my attention. Things that I'd gone through in the hospital was playing out inside of this cartoon. And then something which absolutely changed everything happened. A character in the cartoon spoke to Kevin the caterpillar. And these were the words that the character said. It's okay, Kevin. You're going through a bit of a change at the moment. You're going to grow some beautiful wings and fly into the wild. That chrysalis stage. Are you in a chrysalis stage, I wonder? Where are you right now at this stage of your life? Was you thinking about giving up? Because with you being here right now, I just wanted you to know something. There is a purpose on your life and it's not over until you win. And this is where it gets better. I don't know what your story is. I don't know where you've been. I'm sitting down right now in some random coffee shop doing some work, but it's been on my heart to share this message. There is greatness within you. Whether you love to cook, whether you love to create, whether you love making inventions, whether you love law, whether it's art, music, sports, entertainment, music, whatever that thing is that you love to do. As long as it's something that you love to do, it's time for you to walk in your power and authenticity, being your authentic self with these gifts that you've come with. It's time for you to take it to the next level. And I have tools that can radically shift you to the next level. These tools are found in the description box below. That will take you straight to the information. Clarity equals power. So I urge you to take action right now and start living your best life. You are absolutely great. You are wonderfully and fearfully made. You have greatness within you, and I'm excited about your future. The best is yet to come. The past is a past. The past are thoughts inside of your mind, stored in the archives of your mind. That's what the past is. Now it's time to create a future. The best way to predict the future is to create it. You are that creator. You are the power, and the power is in your hands. The power lies within you. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. And what you have in your hands is more than enough. You don't have to wait for the latest technology. You don't have to wait for somebody to confirm things, to give you the get-go, to validate you. Consider this a validation. What you are looking for is looking for you. Now is the time. Everything else is an illusion. This is it. Time to wake up. It's time to press on. It's time to start living your best life. That's it from me, Kevin Clark. Believe in you. I'll see you on the inside.